Mr. District Attorney, starring David Bryan. Mr. District Attorney, champion of the people, defender of truth, guardian of our fundamental rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Now, tonight's story, the case of the Park murders.
And now, here is our star, David Bryan, as Paul Garrett, Mr. District Attorney.
As this county's district attorney, I've seen crimes of many sorts. But in no case is it so vicious and shocking as when it's done by young hoodlums. Vicious hoodlums who have turned against the world yet are not old enough to calculate the costs of evil. And many times the costs and fruits of evil can add up to even murder, as it did one night in Alden Park a few weeks ago.
Come on, quit dragging your feet. We want to get into position.
Okay, get off my back.
There's the bushes. Let's cut over.
Yeah. Hey, looks like a good spot, Jay.
Sure. I picked it, didn't I?
Closer to the path than the last one. Gives us less distance to cover.
Yeah. Here. Now we can relax and wait.
Yeah. Relax.
That's what I said.
We'll say it again. For all the good it'll do.
Well, you got the jumps, Candy?
Yeah, I got the jumps.
Oh, calm down. Eat one of your lousy candy bars. We got a job to do.
Yeah. Here, you want one?
Nah. Candy's for kids.
Suit yourself. Dance should be over.
Uh-huh. Hey, we better pipe down or get set. Here comes a couple now.
Yeah, figures. I'm not finished.
Oh, go ahead and finish. It's just a couple of kids. Yeah, they wouldn't even have $2 between them.
Get that. Yeah, I hope I get a live one tonight. I could use some extra dough.
Who couldn't? I got me a gun all lined up. A .38 special, practically new. I can get it for $50.
If you get a gun, you're going to get in trouble. We do okay with these hunks of gas pipe. There ain't no serial numbers to be traced.
Here comes another couple.
Targets.
Yeah, it's one of the guys I chased. Frankie Dudd's in a big roll. All right, I'll take him. You take the thing.
Right.
They're past. All right, let's go. Easy. Now.
Wait, what's the matter?
No! There, grab her handbag. I'll clean this one.
Hey, square in the ring. Looks like a beaut.
Get it.
Way ahead of you. Hey, look out. Jay's coming too.
Yeah, I got the answer for 6 stones like his.
Hey, that's enough. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, come on. Let's go buy ourselves some fun.
District Attorney's office.
Harrington, Miss Miller. Chief there?
Yes, he's right here. For you, Mr. Garrett. Harrington calling from the hospital.
Oh, I hope it's good news. Yes, Harrington?
Make it murder. A man just died.
Oh. Well, you say anything?
Not a word. Never came out of the coma. The girl's okay. Slight concussion, shock. She can talk now, but she hasn't got much to say.
No identification at all?
None. Heard nothing except a footstep behind her. Saw nothing except stars when she was hit.
Yeah, that's a help. Well, no point in you staying on there. See if you can get a list of what was stolen.
Right, Chief. I'll be in with it in half an hour.
Sounds like our park thieves have graduated.
Clear to the top.
Then you do think it's the same pair.
Almost certain. The MOs are identical. Lab says the weapons used were round, heavy rods. Probably pieces of gas pipe. Same as before.
Sounds like the work of a maniac.
Maniacs don't work in pairs. No, better guess is that our park robbers are young hoodlums. Gutterettes. Without any more sense than to risk murder for what they could make in a few days' honest work.
Today was clubs, tomorrow was guns.
Unless they're stopped now. Or any word on that candy wrapper that was found in the bushes where they hid?
The lab's still going over it. They promised to send a report as soon as they finish.
Good. Make up a list of everything that was taken and all the robberies. Oh, and call Lieutenant Padway at Homicide. I want to sit down with him on this as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
Here's the score, Chief. Take a look.
Yeah, let's see. $40 to $50 in cash.
That's the girl's estimate. She's sure it wasn't any more.
Say 50. Plus his gold watch, $5 in her purse and a ring. A zircon, valued about $20.
Murder comes cheap these days.
Murder's never cheap. These killers are going to find that out. Harrington, I want you... Yes, Miss Miller?
Lab report just came in on the candy wrapper, Mr. Garrett.
Oh, what is it?
Not much. Prints are too smudged. Plenty of lint, the usual stuff, tobacco, cotton fibers from a cheap shirt, dirt that contains some chalk, probably pool chalk. The candy's a popular brand of chocolate bar sold everywhere.
That's all?
One other thing.
What?
It has nuts.
Thanks.
Nuts. Sounds kind of good. Maybe I'll try it, Bob.
Later. Right now, I want you to get a list of the fences who would handle junk like zircon rings and gold watches.
Huh? Well, any pawnbroker would buy...
Sure, but I want to know the ones who buy hot merchandise. Even the punks know better than to sell stuff to an honest pawnbroker. Robbery detail would pick them up in 24 hours.
Yep.
Now, take this list. Check it with the most likely fences yourself.
Right. Chief, only what would you say is the most likely?
One that caters to young hoodlums. And work fast. We want to wrap these killers up before they play another one of their Saturday night games.
I'm on my way. Yes, what can I do for... Oh, it's you.
Well, don't sound so happy, Happy. We brought you presents.
From you two, all I want is absence. Lots of it. So beat it, both of you.
You got a bad memory, Happy. We got a deal, remember? Candy and I lift the stuff, and you buy it.
I got no deal with murder. On your way, and please don't write.
Show him the stuff, Jay.
Yeah. Here, Happy. Take a look. Solid gold watch and a diamond ring the size of your hat.
Are you two crazy? These things are a one-way ticket to the death house. Now get out of here. I wouldn't touch them with a
Happy?
pen. Yeah.
You're gonna touch it.
In fact, you're going to buy them?
No. Now, wait.
Just like always.
Jay, Candy, put those pipes away. Now, look, I was just kidding.
We don't like kidding. Now, listen, you sniveling old hypocrite. We got a good little business going, and just because that jerk died ain't no reason to quit.
But I...
nothing. You're in and you're going to stay in. Now, take a look at that watch and ring.
All right.
Candy, you better stay by the door and make sure we don't have no interruptions.
Check.
Well, the watch is gold, 17 jewels Swiss movement. I can give you $40 for it.
40? Why, you creep, that ticket's worth at least $300.
Retail, yes. It's worth $1.50 if I could sell it here in my store. But as hot as this item is, I'll have to ship it out of town. I'll be lucky if I can get $50 for it.
That means you'll get 100. We'll take 75.
55, and that's the limit.
Okay. What about the ring?
Let's see. For that, I'll give you $2.
What? For a diamond that size?
It's a zircon and not a very good one at that.
You're lying.
So take it to a jeweler, take it to another fence. If that sold for more than $20, it was a robbery.
All right, I'll just do that. And if it's a diamond, I'll come back here and...
It's not a diamond, and if you'll take my advice, you'll throw it down the nearest sewer.
I don't like your advice. Let's have the dough.
Sure. $20, $40, $45, $50, $55.
Thanks. Now, I want to see that gun, the 38.
Sure. There. With that, you can kill lots of people.
That sounds like a crack. You're getting brave again, Happy.
If I was brave, I'd have kicked you both out of here.
That's a nice gun. Real nice. How much?
Same price, 50, but I make you a bargain. You can have it for nothing if you don't come back.
Here's the 50. I couldn't stand the thought of never seeing you again, Happy Face.
Hey, Jay, someone's coming.
Come on, we'll go out the back. So long, Happy. We'll be seeing you.
Punks. Why I ever let myself get involved with... Morning, Happy. Morning. I know you? No, but I know you. Rather, your record. A cop. Yeah. Awful, isn't it? Name's Harrington, district attorney's office. So, what's the DA want with me? I'm clean.
I'd like to take bets on that. How's the fencing business?
Go polish a badge. Happy. Somebody's been buying the watches and rings stolen in the Alden Park robberies.
Yeah. Here's a list of the stuff.
Not me. Up to last Saturday, the buyer was facing a short rap for receiving stolen merchandise. From here on, it'll be accessory to murder. A year or two against 20. Or maybe even life. Smart man would think about that.
You're good. You're real good. Makes me almost sorry I'm not the fence you're looking for. You better try the next one on your list.
Yeah, I'll do that. But I think I'll keep you in mind, Happy. You kind of appeal to me.
Thanks for coming by, Harrington.
No trouble, Chief. It's Saturday, and I thought you'd want to know that Padway has the park all sewed up, in case the robbers are on schedule.
Good. Excuse me.
Sure. Heartburn?
A bit of indigestion. This will fix it up. How many men does Padway have on tonight's job?
All he could get. Alden Park's pretty big.
Yeah, it's too big. It'd take 1,000 men to really cover it.
Well, Padway has about 60. 20 covering the exits.
Which the robbers would be crazy to use.
Mm-hmm. He has a half dozen at the dance and the rest are on the path from the pavilion.
Well, that's the best chance. Only there's 2 or 3 miles of that path for them to... Excuse me. Hello? Yes, speaking. Oh, hello, Padway. What? No. When? Yes, I'll be right down.
What is it, Chief? Another robbery?
Yeah, one of Padway's men nearly caught them red-handed.
Nearly? You mean he just...
They got away. But the officer's on his way to the receiving hospital. 2 bullets in him. Miss Miller's prediction has come true. It's tomorrow, and our killers have traded in their clubs for guns. Alden Park. Acres of beautiful trees. A golf course, a zoo, dozens of picnic groves and shaded paths. It was a place of peace and happiness. Until 2 men decided to make it a place of robbery and murder. To be exact, 4 robberies, 1 murder, and a police officer badly wounded. It wasn't a very nice score.
Hi, Chief. Got anything new on the ticket?
No, it didn't figure, really. They're local, all right.
Yeah, back at our old dead end.
Unless Officer Kelly is able to give us a description.
Oh, Padway just called in. Kelly came, too. He's going to be okay.
Oh, that's good news. Was he able to talk?
Yeah, he could talk, but it won't be much help. They were running away through the trees when he saw them, and it was dark. All he could say for sure is that they seemed young. They were both white, dark-haired, medium height. One was a little heavy.
That would be our candy bar eater. Boil it down, and all we know for certain is that they're 2 young men whose descriptions would fit 10,000 others. We're making great progress.
We'll get them, Chief.
And of course we'll get them. But how many people will have to die or wind up like Officer Kelly first? Come on, I'm going to call Padway.
Oh? What are you going to do?
I'm going to organize the biggest dragnet this town has ever seen. We're going to grill every hoodlum who's between the ages of 18 and 30. Yes, and we'll bring in every known fence as well.
That'll be some job.
Sure it will. But I want this town made white hot. I want you to see to it that all the stool pigeons get leaned on. Hard.
Right, Chief?
Somewhere in this city, there's someone with the answers. We're going to put the pressure on until that someone cracks.
Sorry, I'm closing. Oh.
Well, what's the matter, Happy? You don't look very happy. In fact, you look like you've seen a ghost.
To me, you're worse.
And you're closing up. Emptying the register, bags packed. You taking a trip?
You bet your sweet life I'm taking a trip, a long one, until this town cools off.
Oh? And what happens to Candy and me? Where do we sell our merchandise?
Sell it to the devil. You'll be with him soon enough.
Wait a minute. What?
You wait. Don't you get it, you stupid gunsel? This town's on fire. You can't brush your teeth without a cop checking to see what kind of toothpaste you're using. Well, me, I've had it.
Sure. They picked me up, too, but it's all a bluff. They don't have a thing.
Bluff, you knucklehead. Of course don't have anything yet. But how long do you think it'll take before some pigeon starts making good guesses about you and Candy? And me.
Nuts. You're a worrywart, Happy. The DA can't
The DA's gonna wrap you up in a nice pink ribbon and hang you with it. You know what? I'm going to enjoy reading about it in Florida.
Hold on.
Get out of my way.
You're not running out?
No, maybe I should say goodbye. Goodbye, punk. Give my love to the DA.
They're trying to make the man McLean, Chief. Padway's men are searching his place now.
Well, I hope they find something. So far, all we have on him is that he wanted to go to Florida.
Hello, Happy. Meet the district attorney, Mr. Garrett.
I want my lawyer.
In good time. Oh, and speaking of time, you might save yourself some if you did some singing.
I'm no stoolie. Even if I was, I got nothing to tell.
Well, you could start by telling us why you were in such a hurry to leave town.
I don't have to answer no questions until I see my lawyer.
Oh, that's true. But the attitude is a little foolish. We put the pressure on every two-bit fence in town, Happy. You were the only one who broke and ran.
Talk. Number one, if you could prove I was a fence, I'd be in jail. Two, you don't have enough to book me on. That's why you got me in this waiting room. You must think I'm an awful...
Harry, here. Yeah, Lieutenant Padway, he's right. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll tell him. Don't worry. Happy's not going anyplace for a long time.
Padway find something?
I'll say he did.
You guys can save the act. I'm not buying it.
No act this time, Happy. The Zircon ring was found on the floor of your store.
No.
Yes. It was taken from a girl in Alden Park 2 weeks ago. In fact, it was on the list of stolen items I showed you.
But it couldn't have been found in my store. I didn't buy it. I gave it back to...
To whom? Come on, Happy. Let's have some names. Who, Happy?
Nobody. Anybody. It might have fallen from anybody's pocket. Just because you found it on the floor of my store doesn't mean that...
It means you're tied into robbery and murder. Now, make it easy on yourself. Let's have some talk.
Yeah, I suppose I should. Make a lot of sense, Mr. Garrett, but...
But what?
Sorry, no dice.
You know, of course, if you cooperate, it's possible for me to recommend leniency.
I know. And if I don't, you can hit me with a book. The answer's still no.
So, for a pair of mad dogs, you'll give up maybe 10 years of your life.
You're wasting your breath, Mr. Garrett.
Yes, I guess I am. Come on, Harry.
Mr. Garrett.
Yes?
Thanks anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Oh, hi, Jake. Come on in.
Here, read the paper. This'll wake you up.
Huh? What's this?
Happy's been arrested.
What?
Worse than that, the cops found a Zircon ring in his store. Must have fell out of my pocket.
Oh, brother, what do we do now? If Happy talks...
If he'd talked, we'd be in jail by now. But we're not going to take any chances of him changing his mind.
What do you mean?
I mean, we're going to blow this town.
On what? We don't have $20 between us.
We know where to get some, don't we?
You mean the park? Jay, you're nuts. After that cop shooting,
they won't expect us to try again. So we will.
I don't know. I don't like it. Let's try some others.
What other? Oh, no. We got the park all figured. We'll pull it there. It's a snap. And if some dumb cop gets in our way, this 38 will teach him the same lesson it did the other one last Saturday. Come on, get some clothes on, and I'll meet you at Nick's for some chow.
It's the last one, Mr. Garrett. Mr. Garrett.
Oh, thanks. I'll sign them later.
Worry's not going to help.
No, I know, but today is Saturday. Can't keep myself from wondering what will happen in Alden Park tonight.
Lieutenant Padway will have it covered.
Well, he had it covered last week. It's too big, Miss Miller. He just doesn't have enough men to do the job.
If only there wasn't so much of that park.
Or else if there was only some way we could localize our coverage. Anticipate where they were going to strike.
Date?
Bait?
Correct. Every time they've hit, they've picked a couple with money. Oh, not too much, maybe. But the man's usually had a good roll of cash. What does that mean?
Well, that's easy. They case the dance, pick out a few of the best-looking prospects. Then on the path, they wait for one of them to pass by.
Head of the class. So what if we gave them a particularly good-looking prospect?
Even I can guess that one.
Yeah, might work, Chief.
It has to work. All we need is the right couple.
And I know just the two. Harrington, would you like to take me to the dance tonight?
Delighted, Miss Miller.
Oh, now, wait, Miss Miller. I wasn't suggesting. Look, there are policewomen
Who
who...
would have to be briefed on the case, who'd never worked with Harrington, and who wouldn't be nearly as attractive a bait as I.
But, Miss...
But it's going to be dangerous. I know and accept.
All right, Miss Miller. Now, listen carefully. We don't have much time. I'll arrange for a big roll of money for both of you and some expensive-looking jewelry. I want you to get out to the dance early and move around.
Right.
Hit the concessions often. Flash the rolls every chance you get. Make sure the people around get a good look. When the dance is over, take the path and walk slow.
Like sweethearts preoccupied with each other?
Exactly. Only keep your eyes and ears open, particularly when you're passing a clump of bushes where they might hide.
Don't worry.
Now, there'll be a policeman ahead of you and behind you and pacing on either side. You'll be as well protected as possible, but we can't be too near without giving the trap away. So watch yourself.
We will.
Oh, and call Henshaw, Miss Miller, and have him send up a lightweight .32 revolver.
Yes, sir.
What are we waiting for? We've let a dozen marks pass us already.
It'll be worth it. Wait and see. This pair I cased have both got rolls. Big ones. Must be a couple of hundred or more. To say nothing of the rocks the dame was wearing.
Yeah, they're real.
Oh, they're real. Don't worry. She's one of them rich ones. She even had on one of them crazy French dresses. You know, the kind they want $500 for?
500 for a dress.
Yeah, maybe 1,000. Hey, someone coming down the path.
Probably another false alarm. If we don't do something soon,
It's them.
Wow, what a dame.
Yeah, never mind the dame. Just get the rocks in that roll she's carrying. I'll take the guy.
Yeah, I know. Let's go.
Wait. Now.
Miss Miller, look out.
Over my face!
Get back and up
A gun. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Boy,
Relax her up. Don't try it.
Miss Miller, Harrington, you all right?
Sure, Chief. We're okay. This one tried to pull a gun. I had to nail him in the shoulder.
Someone will take this chubby one off my hands. I think I'll collapse.
You've earned it, Miss Miller. They're all yours, Lieutenant Padway. Take them away.
Collapse. She should collapse. More clothes than a tiger.
Yeah, the good night's work, Harrington.
Yeah. And I know a certain Officer Kelly who's going to be mighty pleased to hear about it.
You ought to make him recover even faster. Oh, now, Harrington, I think you'd better take Miss Miller home. That's a lovely dress, but I'm sure she must be a little cold. Good night, Harrington. Miss Miller?
Good night.
Okay, Chief. See you Monday.
You probably read the story in your newspapers. The young man we call Jay was tried and convicted of first-degree murder. His partner, Candy, was convicted on 4 counts of robbery and assault, as well as 1 charge of accessory to murder. Defense Happy is now serving a sentence for being an accessory after the fact of murder, plus 3 counts of receiving stolen merchandise. Now, this is David Bryan inviting you to join us when we present our next case based on the facts of crime from the file of Mr. District Attorney.
You have been listening to Mr. District Attorney, which has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.